So the question that wants to get answered is something to the effect of, where do you go when you can't figure it out and when life's not clear and there's just a tremendous amount of uncertainty? Where do you go? What about presence? What about silence? Sometimes it's hard to get to silence because the ruckus that goes on is loud. And that ruckus sometimes is not even our own mind, it's just the collective energy. And right now it's just the collective energy feels like it's like a blanket. A blanket that needs to be penetrated, and does the mind know how to do it? The mind can feed up so much information. I mean, there's so much information going on right now. Information is like, going to a buffet. You taste it and you're satisfied for a little bit, but when you go home and the party's over and it's time to go to bed, there's a deeper need, there's a deeper satisfaction that we're looking for. So the power of silence, the power of presence. Inevitably on the spiritual journey, one must confront these frequencies, these energies, these places of status. And I find it interesting that the energy of silence, or the frequency of silence and stillness, it doesn't seem to have how do I say this? It doesn't seem to have an evolutionary breath into the collective. Silence is undervalued. The energy of silence, silence brings us closer to our soul. To actually have silence is an extraordinary thing. It's one of my favorite things when silence descends and it takes over. It's like, step aside. Silence is here. Let me tell you a thing or two. And the mind body's like, what are you gonna, what is it? Does it do something? And it's the same for stillness. Although stillness is like detoxification. When I embody stillness, it's like nothing can hold on. So I offer in this silence and stillness and the profound ramifications that can occur when employing these frequencies and these, they're really like embodiments embodied, to become embodied. Society lives so much in the mind. Everything's up here. And then but we're being asked to get down here, down here, down. And there's so much that kicks up for an individual when there's silence or stillness. It produces energy, and I firmly believe that it's like regenerative energy, not from the mind. And so to be able to be in these different frequencies out of the mind is so profound. I love my mind. But I can see how the mind is so limited. It's like running around a racetrack. It gets information, it gets power, it gets this delusion, and it's like running around the racetrack, and then, the master or the higher spirit or, source shows up, and the mind's like, ugh. It just starts choking. Because it's not what has the real power. It's not what has the real source. And that's really what the focus is here, is what's the source? You're the source. What is it? Where is it? How is it? Why is it? Why not ask all these questions? And then just be silent or be still. It's very enjoyable. I feel at the base of silence and at the base of stillness, there's a deep collective belief that we don't have value to just be. There's no value. There's no worth. There's no purpose. And maybe it's true, spiritually, everything's kind of a bleh. Everything's up for interpretation. That's what life is. But we got our instincts, we got our intuition, awareness, and silence and stillness to me, it's like an invocation to the divine. Whether I'm invoking or the divine's invoking, but being divine is being really on a whole new timeline. And it's an interesting experience. It's more emotionally aware, not like, emotions, emotions, but just energy, emotionally aware. So I invite you to come into your awareness, your emotions, your stillness, and your silence, and explore. It's the abundance. There's so much abundance in these frequencies. It's outrageous. I experience more abundance in silence and stillness. And it still remains a mystery. The mystery of it. The mystery of whatever the hell is going on. So, all right, we're going to stop there. Bye.